So I'm Roy Elliott. I've been at CrossFit 760 here since they first opened, I believe June 7th.
And I'm Chris Muniz. I've been here at CrossFit 760 about 8 weeks now.
Excellent. So Roy, so you were a member here before Chris was, and then you brought Chris in, and what was one of the reasons why you brought Chris here, and why did you recommend CrossFit 760?
Yeah, so I'd had some experience with CrossFit in the past, not very consistently, but when this location opened and I had a chance to come in and meet everybody and go through the program, I really recognized that this was a great program, and it was something that I certainly wanted to get out to the community, and Chris being a neighbor and a friend, I really believed in it, and I truly felt that it could benefit Chris and other friends of mine as well. It's important that I just get the word out. When you find something good and you find it local in your neighborhood, you want to make sure people know about it.
Absolutely.
So Chris came to mind, and he's, as I said, a buddy, and I know he has a stressful job, and I knew this would be something that might benefit him, not only health-wise, but through his career and work.
Awesome. And Chris, when Roy approached you with coming in, did you have any hesitation?
No, frankly, I'd heard about what CrossFit was, but I didn't really know much about it. And he said, "Hey, you want to go work out with me?" And as soon as I was free, I said absolutely. So there was no hesitation up front.
Okay, and then there's no hesitation up front, but there's any hesitation once you kind of got in here and got moving?
I loved it right away, but when I started telling people, I have some firefighter friends, and they're all mostly in shape and big and strong and fast, and they kept telling me, "Be careful, man. You can get hurt. You can get lots of injuries. Be really careful." So yeah, there was a little bit of hesitation afterwards. It started kind of creeping into my mind.
Okay, and how do you feel about that now?
The opposite. I was trying to go up in weight, and you guys are telling me, stay, your technique needs to be better first, and so it's slowly getting there. I feel like I could get hurt playing basketball more than I would doing this. I really feel that way. For me, the coaches, all of the coaches, I feel like they care. They're trying to keep me safe because they want me as a client, forever. So it's not, I don't ever feel like I'm going to get hurt. It doesn't mean that I'm not, but I feel completely safe.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And Roy, you did something kind of cool for Chris when he came in. So one of our promotions is, you sign somebody up, a friend or a family member, and you get your next month's dues paid for. Roy, what you did for Chris was you actually said, "No, don't worry about it. I'll pay my dues, but I'll give my free month to Chris for his initial month." And can you tell us a little bit about why you did that?
Yeah, I think initially I didn't want cost to be a hesitation. If you don't know CrossFit, you've never done it, you might think it's just a gym membership, and you recognize very quickly, I think, when you get in here and you have coaches, it's personal training. And so I knew it wouldn't take long, get Chris in here, get a couple workouts, and he'd be hooked. And so, I know it's important for a lot of people that this gym's successful. It's important for me. It's important that, he's healthy. And so I just thought, hey, do a little something to help the gym, help Chris, get him in here. And I'm sure, my guess is Chris will probably pay it forward as well. Sure. If he has a friend that, he thinks is interested as well.
Excellent.
And so what, do you have any goals right now as in terms of what you want to do with CrossFit? Do you just want to just keep going, improve your technique? Or?
Yeah, for me, just keep improving technique. 3 years ago, I weighed 290 pounds. I'm 207 now. I feel good. I was a swimmer, through school when I was younger, and I feel like I'm getting back in shape and getting healthier, and it's made a difference in not only my health but my career as well. You put some things up on the board that are absolutely true. You go through a workout like this in the morning, and whatever comes at you the rest of the day, you feel like you can handle it. It's just mentally, physically, it's been a big benefit, and keep progressing, see where it goes from here. If I get in better shape, maybe start looking at some of these competitions and things like that.
For me, I didn't have any expectations going in, and the reality is that today I feel best I've ever felt, truly. My wife says, "Boy, look at your body's changed so much in 8 weeks, I can't believe it." And so for me, the goal is just getting better, learning my technique. I have a lot of stuff to work on, so that's the immediate goal. not thinking about competitions or 2 years from now. I'm thinking about every day trying to get better, practicing at home, because I do want to continue to lift a little bit more weight, get stronger, and I'm excited about that. But maybe at some point down the line, this, who knows what my goals will be, but I'm always going to be trying to set the bar higher as I move forward.
And what would you guys say to somebody who's maybe watching this video or they're on our website that's saying, wow, CrossFit just really isn't for me, I'm really hesitating to get in there. What kind of advice would you give them?
I'll answer that. I would say just try it. Go out and give it a shot. For me, it's about relationships. Obviously, CrossFit there's lots of different gyms, and maybe they do things slightly different. But what attracted me to Carlsbad 760 is the people too. I mean, you make a connection with the people. You like the people. You like the coaches. You believe in them. You want to do, you want to get better and improve, and they want the same thing for you. So, it's just try it. Get out there. Don't be afraid. It'll benefit you majorly.
Yeah, and I would say, if the concern is, just feeling uncomfortable because you're out of shape, you walk in here, there's no egos. The people that are doing, the workouts in, 1/10 the time that you are cheering you on at the end, it's a community, and, there's nothing to be concerned about, and they work with you at any level. So, I would say just give it a try and see what happens.
Cool. And so what do you guys do for a living?
I'm a financial advisor.
I'm a financial planner. So we met at a bank several years ago. So financial services. We're desk jockeys. So we push paper all day, and so we absolutely need this.
Yeah, definitely. And kids?
So I have 2 girls. Sophia's 8. Alexa will be 6 very shortly.
I have a 16-month-old boy.
All right.
Thank you.